Okay, so for some of us, getting down onto the ground, whether it's a knee issue, hip, knee replacement, or just maybe not even having a mat isn't an option for us to get all the way down onto the ground. So if that is, your case, this is specifically for you. It is a standing workout, standing movement. So feel free to join me. We're gonna get moving. I'm actually gonna move this mat out of the way, that way. Not tempted to use it. So I just want you to, wherever you are in your space, give yourself some room, and we're just gonna breathe. So take that second, check in with yourself. I like to add a little arm movement into the breath. So taking your feet, making sure you feel anchored in all four corners of your foot. We're not hyperextending in the leg. Inhale those arms up, stretch yourself up as tall as you can. And on your exhale, press your arms down and grow taller. Let's do that again. Inhale to stretch yourself up to the sky. Exhale. One more time here. Inhale to lift up. And exhale. Beautiful. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this movement. Again, I'm still hips distance, about 2 fists in between your feet distance. And with my feet evenly placed here, I'm just going to lean forward into my toes without falling forward. And I'm going to lean into my heels without falling backwards. So try and press again into all four corners of your foot as you lean forward and as you lean backwards, right? Sometimes adding a soft micro bend to the knee can help you find this range of motion, right? Because after the age of 30, we start to lose our balance. So it's important that we work on this. Leaning backwards, leaning forward. Find your center in between your toes and your heels. Feel like you're pressing evenly here. And pressing into those feet, we're gonna go ahead, bend your knees, right, as deep as you like. Make sure the knees aren't going past your toes. So if you can, sometimes we're counterbalancing those arms out, lean your chest back, right, pull your core, and again, pressing into those feet evenly, stand it back up. So like you're sitting into a chair, stand up. Now a lot of times what happens is we'll tilt the pelvis and arch our back. Notice the difference here, right? And then when I slightly tuck, tilting my tailbone under, and I sit, right? Hopefully you're seeing a difference in my core engagement and also my posture. Think about if you were wearing a big giant belt around your waist. You want to just take that belt and tighten it a little bit tighter, right? Pulling that rib cage back toward your spine. As we sit, right? Sometimes I need that little hands-on just to make sure I'm feeling that movement correctly. Last 3, 2. On the next one, we kind of want to warm those legs up. So sit into that chair, pull your core in, and we're going to pulse your bottom up and down. Again, you can add the arms out to the hips. Behind the head would be a little bit more intense. It also would help you work on your posture. So feel free to add your hands, right? Push your head into your hands, adding that challenge in. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Great. We're going to go ahead and change up the foot placement here. So again, I'm turning to face you so you can see me. My feet are wide, right? Not all the way turned out, just a slight little turn out here. Knees are going to go right over that second toe. So I like to wiggle my second toe, kind of feel it there. My knees are as wide as that second toe, and then we're going to stand and sit. So I know that I hyperextend, I lock my legs, which kind of looks something like this. We don't want to go that far. So maybe almost go to straight and then sit. Now, if you've been on a reformer or a piece of equipment behind me, right, you do want to take it slower. So sitting slow, standing slow. That's going to help you engage those muscles. Maybe you want to have hands-on tactical. You can kind of feel where you're working. Squeeze the glutes up, sitting back down. Don't forget to breathe. Pilates is all about the breath, right? In through the nose, out through the mouth. And as long as you're breathing, right, really doesn't matter when you breathe. You can be really precise, right, and specific, or just focus on that breath. Last 3. Good. 2. On your next one, we hold it. Now, you can go as deep as you like here, but it is about a little bit of a balance. Lift one heel up, down. One heel up, kind of waking up your ankles, your shins, right? The Achilles. Up and down. Inhale, exhale. Lift. See if you can slow it down. Again, slower is you're going to feel a little bit more. Faster is going to be more of that momentum. So slowing it down, engaging your muscles. 3, 2, hold one heel. It doesn't matter which heel. Pulse it up and down. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're up on one. Switch to the other heel. Finding that halfway down, pulse it up and down. Inhale, exhale, up and down. Good. For 3 and 2 and 1. Press it back up. Take a little shake. Shake it out. All right, so now we're gonna bring your feet to the center, all the way together. Turn to the side again so we can see this angle. We're gonna go ahead and sit, stand. Pull that core in. Good. Again, focus on those knees, not going past your toes, and then gaze forward. Once you know that your knees are staying in line, squeeze your knees together. I put a $100 bill in between those knees, and if you drop that $100 bill, I get to keep it, right? So squeeze those knees together. That's gonna engage your inner thighs here. 4, 3, good, 2. When you hold on the next one, you can hold on to a stationary object if you need the balance help. We're gonna lift the heels up together, down together. Hands on the hips, hands in front of you, wherever you find your balance today. Heels up, down, up. Can you slow the up? Can you slow the down? Right, that's a little bit of a challenge. Good. 3, 2, hold it up on one where you feel strong. Pulse it up and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep those knees squeezing. Oop, don't fall. For 3, 2, 1. Woo. I was feeling on that one. All right, so now we're gonna do some forward folding. So wherever you are, we have space to move here. Inhale your arms up again. And on this one, I want you to slowly round your upper back, then round your middle back, then start to roll your lower back, find a forward fold. Let your head be the heaviest thing on your body, right? Give way to gravity. Pressing into your toes and your heels the same amount. Roll your spine, lower back, then your middle back. Relax your shoulders, then your upper back. So if you're feeling a lot of tension in your upper body, this is the time to let that go. Inhale, big full breath up, stretch your spine up, and then dive down. Forward, fold your body. Imagine your belly button is being pulled up to your spine, and you're trying to release your upper back where you carry tension. Let your head be the heaviest thing on your body, right? Let it go. You can add a soft bend in the knees or a straight leg and slowly stack yourself. You want to stack right back up over your hips. You don't want to lean forward or backwards, and you want to lift up as high as you can, relaxing those shoulders. One more time. Inhale up. Fill your body with new air. Exhale down. Blow all the air out of your body. Again, hang heavy. Hands all the way down. Soft bend or a straight leg, wherever your body needs that movement today. And then slowly stack back up. Heel your spine. So it goes lower back. Then it goes middle back. Then it goes upper back. And we're standing tall. Great. Okay, so as you come to standing again, let's go ahead, arms out to a T. Again, I hyperextended my legs, so I'm adding a soft bend so that I don't hyperextend. Feel free to join me. Feet are comfortably evenly spaced. With your arms here, we're gonna go ahead in one spot, just your upper torso. So like you're being cut in half. I want you to only twist your upper half. Inhale back to center. Exhale to twist. Inhale to center. You'll know if you're doing this incorrectly if your hips move and your knees move. That's why I like a little bend, because then you can see if you're cheating, right? So when you twist, exhale, twist, wring out your spine. Inhale back to center. So exhale, really twist, right? Twist like your spine is a rag, you're wringing it out, or that wine cork, right? You're gonna twist it all the way out. Good, inhale to center, exhale to twist. Grow taller with each twist, right? So we're decompressing the spine as well, like you're a marionette or a puppet, right? You're strung from the top and you're stretching that spinal column, creating space and distance. Core is still in, right? Your abs are in as you twist, right? Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, creating space. Last two. Good, last one. We come to center, shake it out again. Now, if we have a balance challenge, right? Balance is our challenge. Bring your feet a little bit wider. If you'd like it more of a challenge, you bring your feet closer and you can kind of play with it, see what feels good for your body. We're gonna go ahead and reach your arms on up. Doesn't matter which arm, but grab one wrist and stretch that wrist up and over. Now, as you reach over, right, I'm reaching my fingertips, press your hip away from your hands, and I want you to inhale up super tall. Stretch, 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 stretch. We'll do the other side. Grab that opposite wrist, stretch up, and reach it over. I like to exhale here, big deep stretch, and then inhale, lift your body up as tall as you can. So opposite wrist, stretch over. And then inhale, lift, 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 lift. So you're reaching your hand over. Good, and stretching up to the sky. And bring it on down. Great. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move into a lunge movement here. So I'm gonna turn to the side again so you can see me better. We'll take that left foot and we'll step it forward. So what I want you to do is bend your left knee, right leg is straight. If we can get that back heel down, that would be great. Some days it's tighter. That's where we're gonna stretch. The wider our legs go, probably more of the challenge. Find your hands to your hip bones and turn them forward, right? So if your hip bones are headlights, they're beaming forward, they're not turned out to the side. So beam those headlights forward, right? Holds here. Now go ahead, straighten that front leg and bend your front knee. Now notice, your back heel is not moving. So my back heel is down, my hips are forward. You should be feeling a stretch on the back of that calf, right? As you straighten and bend that front knee. Straighten, and this is why I love socks with a grip, because you're not gonna slip here, right? Or if you're on a carpet, right? Hopefully you're feeling like you have control. Last two, and last one. Hold the bend in the front knee. Now this is where if you need that extra challenge, you might want to step out. I am gonna lift my heel off of the ground in that back leg, and we're gonna go ahead and bend your back knee and up. Bend your back knee. Again, I'm not touching the ground, right? Completely hovering off of it. Hands, again, can hold on to something for stability if that's needed, like a chair, right? That would be a great add in there. Let's do 4, 3, pull that core in, 2, and hold it. Here's that little pulse up and down, 5, 4, 3, 2, we're up on 1, woo! Let's do the other side. So turning to that other side, check in with your hips. Don't let them be turned, because what that'll do is it'll hurt your knees, right? So rotate, get those hips nice in a straight line. Both my feet are also pointing forward. You want to check on that. You're going to bend your front knee and straighten your front knee. So bending and straightening. Sometimes on this leg, I get a little crack and pop in that knee, and that's all good, right? We're just moving it around. You can always adjust, like on this side, I'm a little bit more flexible, so I'm able to go a little bit deeper. But still finding that balance, right? A lot of times if we feel unbalanced, you can press into the big toe more, and it will help you find that balance. go ahead, bend your back knee. Good. So my front knee stays bent. It's definitely not going past those toes. My abs are still in, and I'm dipping it down. And you want to make it feel even, right? Same amount on each side. So let's do 3 and 2. Hold it on the next one. Pulse it up and down. Good. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're up on 1. Great. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. So now what we're going to do, we practice that roll down, right? So same thing. Roll it up, reach it up, and roll it down. And then wherever you can, bend your knees to find your hands to the floor. Now maybe this is as far as you go. This is pretty intense. So I like to give myself some room. So here my hands are on the ground. If hands on the ground aren't a great option, hands on the couch, hands on a chair. It's not gonna move, right? Make sure it's stationary. Find where you feel like you can press your heels down. I'm looking for a back of the leg stretch. So wherever you are, bend a knee, switch. Right, inhale, exhale. Right, and you can do this wherever. You can put your hands on the kitchen counter, but you want to send your weight back, send your hips back, press your chest toward your thighs, walk it out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees. See if you can reach for your feet again. Give yourself that forward fold stretch. Head is heavy. And stack it back up. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead. Little bit of, what's it called? Like a single leg balance, right? So I don't have a name for it. But we're gonna pick one knee up, doesn't matter which one, bring it down. So we talked about how important that balance is, and when we balance, our core engages because we don't want to fall, right? So when you lift and lower, right, think about, is my chest stacked over my hips or am I leaning forward? Right, so this is kind of the challenge. So if you had a chair behind you, that would be nice to help you lean that chest back and work on that balance. Another thing I'm looking for, hips moving. So keep your hips in one position as you float that single leg up. Good, and focus on that breath. Slow up, slow down, slow up, slow down. 3, 2. Good. Let's get one more on each side. Great. Finding that center. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Give yourself lots of room around you. We're going to balance again, but this time, wherever you feel comfortable, abs in. Take a single leg, doesn't matter which one. Press it behind you. Bring it back up in front of you. So again, without kicking anything behind you or in front of you, we're balancing, and you can counterbalance. So as your leg goes back into your arms, go forward. Right? I always think superwoman, or another word would be like arabesque, maybe not as high as an arabesque, but similar. Last 2. Whew, find that balance, right? I'm feeling my ankle a little bit too, and my abs. Good, bring it down. Let's do the other side. So finding that other side, that balance in here today, you're just gonna go ahead and press your leg out. Right, maybe you lean forward. Maybe you don't. And that's all good. And you can add that counterbalance. So you can again reach. A big help here is that big toe. That big toe is gonna help you balance. Inhale. Your abs are gonna kick in here to help you. Also your ankles. So ankle stability. If you have weaker ankles and they break, or you feel like you're gonna break them, right? Find that balance. Let's do 3 more. This side is my challenge. Last two. Good. Last one. Bring it in. Great. All right, guys. Again, you can shake it out if you need it. We're going to go for some arm movements. So again, you can add a bend in the knees, straight legs, whatever you feel comfortable with. We're going to go ahead and with your arms, we're going to go up, forward, down, as far back as you can. Rolling in arm circles. Right, so I have one shoulder that's tighter than the other, which I'm sure most people do. And if you do have that tightness in your shoulder, release it, right? We're not going for the biggest circles ever done, right? We're going for the circles that feel good in your shoulders today. Maybe as you breathe, you can slowly go bigger. But just take your time, find that rotation. Again, you don't want to be leaning forward. You don't want to be leaning backwards. Chest is stacked over the feet. On that last one, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to go in the other direction. Inhale and exhale. Right, this is where I'm feeling some release of that tension. I have that tightness. It feels like a pop. So I just want to take my core, pull it in, and just allow my arms to go to where it feels comfortable. No pinching, right? No pain. Use that breath. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Go taller. Last two. Good. Last one. All right. So this is kind of where I feel like it gets a little bit Jane Fonda for me. I love that. Feet go out a little bit wider. And you could even think like dancing, right? Like if you've done a little disco dancing. All we're gonna do is I want you to take your right arm out, so at like a diagonal right angle, and I want you to reach your left leg away from your right hand. So you're reaching out in this long line. I'm kind of stacked all my body weight over that left. My left leg is out. I'm stacked over my right leg. We're gonna bring your hand to your knee, and I want you to reach them back away from each other. So all my weight, right, I'm standing right over that right foot, arm and leg out, in, out, in. So this is cross-body coordination. Again, if you find yourself tripping or falling, this is great for the body. Great for brain, hand-eye coordination. 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm going to turn to the side a little bit here. I want you to almost round your back, pull your core in, pull the knee in, and then I want you to reach back out. So same thing, only I'm pulling into my core a little bit more. Do you want to add a little bit of a reach behind you, pulling in, or is just reaching out fine? My hand I keep on my tummy, my abs, so I can feel them pulling in. Use your abs, not your leg. Pull your leg in with your core. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Woo. Let's do the other side. So this one's a little bit softer. Other side. We're going to bring your hand to your knee, and it's a little bit more of that balance, right? So I'm not so worried about what my core is doing. It's doing. But I'm more, can I balance? Can I reach, right? Like you're being pulled in opposite directions, and then coming back to that center to balance. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2. Good. On that next one, turn to that side again. I want you to almost pull and round and pull in and reach out. Right? So same movement, but we're pulling the legs starting with the abs. So the abs are doing all the work. Good. 3, you got it. 2, and 1. Woo. Check it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead, a little bit of spinal movement here. So what I want you to do is reach your arms up, over to the side, reach as far to the left as you can, reach to the center, reach, find that right side, and bring yourself up. What are your feet doing? Wherever they feel comfortable, right? Try and be even though, I'm pressing it evenly. Reach up, over to the right, Reach as far to the right as you can. Stretch, roll it around. Reach it back up. So we're just alternating, going side to side, but it's like someone is standing behind me and pulling my hips back while I reach my fingertips away, right? And I'm finding the evenness in both sides. So I can feel how tight my side, like my lateral flexion muscles are. So find that stretch there. Reaching and lengthening. Kind of like a rainbow, but it's in front of you. Reach. Good, let's do one more. And reach. Good. Whew. All right, so today we've gotten in lateral flexion, we've gotten some rotation in, we've gotten a little bit of that extension, forward flexion. Hopefully we moved our spine in every direction. It's our favorite here at Pilates. And last but not least, we're gonna do a forward fold roll down stretch. I'm gonna try and talk to the camera, but really let your head go. So we've kind of practiced this already today. Find the evenness in your feet. We're gonna inhale those arms up. And then I want you to tuck your chin toward your chest, peel your upper, your middle, your lower, and find a forward fold. Let your head, again, be the heaviest thing on your body. If you can touch the ground, great. If you need to bend in the knees, go to where it feels like you're getting a nice forward fold. I'm feeling my low back and my legs get a stretch here. Good. You can bend, straighten, right? A little movement in. Letting your head be the heaviest thing on your body. Chin is softly toward your chest. Grab opposite elbows here and just sway that upper body side to side. Beautiful. Once you go here, we're now going to move the head. So think about like really heavy head, heaviest thing on your body. Sway the head no to no more back pain. And then sway the head yes to feeling really good after your movement. Good. Tucking your chin toward your chest, scooping your abs up. Slowly stack your hips, lower, middle, upper. When we come up to standing here, standing tall again, finding those feet even. So we're gonna lean into those toes, lean into those heels, right? Maybe you can go further than you could when we started today, right? Leaning forward, kind of just check in with where you are. Find the center. In between, you can press evenly to all four corners of the foot. Take your shoulders, roll them up, back, down. So big, ginormous shoulder rolls, right? Maybe the biggest shoulder rolls you've ever done. And if you go backwards, go forwards, right? Find that rotation. We could do single shoulder rolls, forwards and backwards. If you like to reach your fingers down for the ground, let your right ear go to your right shoulder, and then roll your chin to your chest over to the left side. So side to side. Last three, grow taller, grow taller. Good, two. And last one, find that center. Good job, great job guys. So again, like I said, got a little crazy hair now. If this is something that you are able to do in your space, it was about maybe 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of movement. So I hope that you're able to do that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please hit me back up. You can always follow me on my social media. It is Follow Me to Pilates. I'm on Instagram, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.